First Alert Weather with Caitlin Napoleone.
Good afternoon, everyone. Right on time, these storms have quickly fired up in northern New York. You can see those little dots here showing up on First Alert Storm Tracker, moving very slowly to the northeast, while some of us in Vermont, including parts of the Champlain Valley, have some sunshine. So a little bit of something different for everyone, but these storms already packing a punch. We've got some lightning associated with this storm right over near Santa Clara. Malone pretty quickly going to see some thunderstorms out of these little cells that continue to move very, very slowly to the northeast. Places like Duane, Chateauguay, you guys pretty quickly going to see some of these thunderstorms again popping up very quickly, and they're pretty strong already as well. Now, a wider view does show you can see this kind of line that these clouds and rain showers and storms are already forming. That is right ahead of a cold front that's going to be moving through and triggering some of these thunderstorms, which is why we are under a slight risk for that severe weather. This is given to us by the Storm Prediction Center of the National Weather Service. The biggest concern out of this is going to be some damaging wind gusts, and we've also got the isolated flooding in some localized areas. That's going to be an issue because, as you can see already in New York, those storms have some very, very heavy rain associated with them, and they're going to be moving very slow. We've got a lot of moisture already in place at the surface. Our dew points are in the mid-60s. If you don't know what that means, just know that that means that there's a lot of moisture in our atmosphere, and there's also plenty of warmth. And when you combine those two things together, it just fuels the potential for that convection, or the potential for those thunderstorms later today, and we've already got some of them. There's that heat, 77 right now in the Champlain Valley, and that's only going to continue to rise here by a couple more degrees, and thanks to plenty of sunshine that we still have in some places. This is a live look over Jericho. A lot of sunshine. Again, as that heats up the surface, that allows the convection. You can already see hints of that over the northeast kingdom. Those billowing tall white clouds eventually will turn into some thunderstorms later on this afternoon for parts of Vermont, like it already is in northern New York. Here's our highs near those low 80s as we see some of that sunshine helping us out in Vermont already. And then we'll dip later on this evening, but it doesn't mean our thunderstorms will be over. We'll see that continue through overnight tonight. Now, looking at our rain amounts, this is just one model, so I would take this with a grain of salt, but it is showing that there's a lot of rain happening throughout the day. Over an inch, maybe an inch and a half of rain in some places, and some localized areas could see more than that, which is why our flooding is going to be a concern later on this afternoon. And here is your futurecast showing the potential for some storms. As you can see, by about that 2-3 o'clock hour in the Champlain Valley, we're going to see some of those thunderstorms working their way through. Continuing through your ride home and into dinner time, those storms and thunderstorms, including that very heavy rain at times. You've got the lightning and also potentially some small hail and some very strong wind gusts passing along through the rest of Vermont. After dinner time and through later on tonight, you'll see the potential for a couple thunderstorms, maybe a few of those overnight tonight. Anything left over tomorrow is mostly the rain. I wouldn't rule out maybe a thunderstorm here or there for your Wednesday afternoon. Mostly some spotty rain and a little bit of sunshine mixed in as well. And after that, things really begin to die down as that cold front exits, and Thursday turns into a really nice dry day with not a whole lot going on during it. So today we will be throughout the afternoon keeping you updated on the storms that do develop, because there is that potential for them to become severe. Again, as they pass through the Champlain Valley here in a couple of hours and into the afternoon and evening hours, we'll have you covered right here on air and at WPTZ.com. Your mobile apps are a good idea today as well. Tomorrow, things start to calm down, especially into Thursday when that sunshine returns.